Not in this.
Yeah, you asked me just. So now see, ratio by mass, they have written 1:8. Sir, what is that? Let us see. So how many hydrogen atoms are there in water, everybody? How many hydrogen atoms are there? 2. Clear? How many oxygen atoms are there, everybody? 1. So hydrogen is to oxygen ratio is 2:1. Now, what is the mass of one hydrogen atom? Check in the tabular column. What is the mass of one hydrogen atom? Everybody.
1 unit.
1 unit. Means totally we have how many? How many, Agalya? How many we have? 2 are there. So
Two
each
unit.
one is having 1. So we have it 2 totally. So 2 into 1, which is equals to 2U. Now, how many oxygen atoms are there? 1. What is the atomic mass of oxygen? What is the
16
atomic mass of
8
oxygen?
8
8U. What are you talking about? 16U. 16U. Where is the 8U? Tell me. Where is the 8U? 16U. Do you understanding? Yes. 1 into
Okay, sir.
Yeah, 1 into 16U, which is equals to what? 16U. This is what it is, the mass ratio. So mass ratio of hydrogen versus oxygen is 2:16. You have to bring it into lowest number. Lowest number means, so lowest fraction. So I will divide both with 2. So 2 will get cancelled, 2 ones are 2 8s are. So what is the smallest, simplest ratio, mass ratio? Everybody. Simplest mass ratio, how much?
1:8.
1:8.
1:8.
Clear? Understand, everybody?
One doubt, sir.
Yes, ask me.
Why are you multiplying it 14, sir?
14. Where I multiplied with 14?
2 into 14, sir.
There is not 14. 1 U. Adi.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
of
Yes.
one mass of one hydrogen is 1 U. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Gokul is asking, sir, we want to atomic mass, add the number of protons. That we will get it, Gokul. I will teach you by the time. Don't worry now. Don't try to learn many things. Now you observe first. Clear? Next, ammonia. How ammonia? What is the elemental ratio? Tell me. Ammonia elemental ratio, everybody. Ammonia elemental ratio. Nitrogen, how many? 1 nitrogen.
Sir,
1 nitrogen. Hydrogens, how many? 1
3.
nitrogen. And hydrogens, how many? 3. What is the nitrogen atomic mass? Verify it. Nitrogen atomic mass. Nitrogen atomic mass. 14U. So 1 into 14U. 1 into 14U. Next, what is the mass of hydrogen? 1 hydrogen. 1U. Clear? So 1 into 14, 14. 3 into 1, 3. So is it possible with any number bringing into smallest ratio? Nivedan? Is it possible to make the smallest ratio? No. That's why the mass ratio is 14:3. Over. Clear? Yes? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Sir, what do you mean by exactly? In our general life, I want to speak about this mass ratio. Listen. I'm having, for example, 5 kg ammonia. How much? How much? 5 kg ammonia.
5
Understanding, everybody? Now, if I cut this 5 kg into 18 parts, how many parts? 18 parts. Sorry, 18 not. 14 plus 3, 17. 17 parts. Remember, in that, 14 parts of mass. 14 parts of mass is nitrogen mass. Only 3 parts of mass is hydrogen mass. That is what is called it as. Means in 5 kg, 14 parts of mass is actually nitrogen mass only. Three parts of mass is hydrogen mass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everybody, are you clear? Yes? All of you? Please respond. That is what we used to say. Next, carbon dioxide. Check carbon dioxide. How many number of carbon atoms? All of you? 1. How many number of oxygen atoms? 2. So what is a carbon atomic mass? What is the carbon atomic mass? Verify. Carbon atomic mass.
12.
12. What is the oxygen atomic mass? What is the oxygen atomic mass?
16
16. So 1 into 12 is to 2 into 16. So 12 is to 16 2s are 32. So both are even numbers. So we can bring the smallest ratio. Can you bring the smallest ratio? Both can be divided with something. Anybody? Dividing with
6 per
4. Understanding? 4 ones are, 4 threes are, 4 ones are, 4 eights are. So what is the simplest ratio? Simplest mass ratio. How much?
3 is to 8.
3:8.
Purima. Understand? Everybody?
Some doubt, sir.
Yes, ask me. Now you can ask. Whatever you have doubt, everybody ask.
Sir, you have said that mass number, sir, that is number of proton plus number of neutron.
Yes.
And now you are saying atomic mass, sir.
Atomic mass,
So-
mass number, both are same. Clear?
Both are same only, no, sir.
Yes. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mari?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
See, if it is
So
atom,
then,
listen. If it is atom, atomic mass. If it is a molecule, molecular mass. Where a difference kadayadu. Sarya? You understand what I'm saying?
sir,
Both are
mass
same.
number.
Mass number, atomic mass, rendu da same. Okay, wa?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Yes, very good. Now, shall we go with elemental ratio now? You are asking question like 1:2, simplest ratio. How it will come, sir? Shall we go with that, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All of you? Suppose if I take water, what is the elemental ratio? Anybody? Water, elemental ratio. 2:2.
3.
2:1.
2 is to
Yes. Ammonia. Ammonia, elemental ratio. 1:3. Okay. So this one they will ask you in the exam. Most important one. And I'm going to teach you that now. And I'm going to bring you one new word for you. That is what we used to call it as empirical formula. Write it. Again, 11th class, you'll get this word. Nobody will even knows that. And you should write empirical formula, which is not new to you. Understanding what is there in our book only. I am putting a name for it. So empirical formula. What is empirical formula means? Write it. If a chemical formula of a compound is represented in terms of the simplest ratio of atoms. Simplest ratio of atoms. That's what we are going to study now. Ratio of atoms. Then the formula is known as what formula? Empirical formula. Okay, wa? Everybody? For example, water. Water, what is the simplest elemental ratio? In terms of simplest ratio of atoms. Simplest ratio of atoms. What is the element ratio? That is what elemental ratio is to say. Everybody, 2:1.
1.
If I say elemental ratio 2:1 means 100% you will identify it is a water. Am I right or wrong? Everybody? Yes or wrong? Please respond. Yes, guys?
Yes.
Yes. That is called as empirical formula.
Sir, how can you say that it is a elemental ratio, sir?
Yes, number of hydrogens is 2. Number of oxygens is 1. Clear?
Sir.
That is what elemental ratio. Do you understand, Mari?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is what we are going to calculate now. Clear? Yes? So,
Yes, sir.
all of you keep heading. Calculation of elemental ratio. Very, very important one.
Sir,
But
is this, can we call it as empirical formula?
yes, empirical formula. This word is not used in our book, but you're having a calculations. I will show you. But your book also very
Elemental ratio is known as empirical formula.
empirical formula. Simplest atom ratio, if you represent, that is what empirical formula. Okay, wa? Yes. Simplest whole number ratio. Please remember. Whole numbers means what? No decimals, no fractions and all. Only purely whole numbers. Okay, wa? Understand? Yes, please respond, guys. Clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right heading, calculation of elemental ratio. Elemental ratio. For 3 compounds, I will teach you, and you have to practice for any other compounds. Okay, everybody?
So one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Now we have found some calculations, no, sir.
Hmm.
Are these two are same?
No, that is mass ratio, Mari. This is elemental ratio.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See,
Yes, sir.
mass ratio of water is 1:8. This is mass ratio. Okay, wow. This is
Yes, sir.
elemental ratio. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That is different. Both are different. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, we are going to calculate elemental ratio. Okay. So, calculation of elemental ratio. First compound. Calculation of elemental ratio of water. All of you keep reading. Elemental ratio of water. Elemental ratio of what? Water. Okay. Now, I'll show you in our book tabular column, but most of you won't understand, but I will make it very simplified. Don't worry. So this is the tabular column they will give in the book. Yaru Purima, you can take it. Okay. Or else I will explain. So just they have given for water alone, but I said I will teach you for how many compounds? 3 compounds I will teach you.
Yes, sir.
Same thing you can apply for every atom, every element. Now what they are saying, see, tabular column, element, ratio by mass, or we can call it as a mass ratio. What is to call? Mass ratio.
So
Next,
then another one.
I will say you atomic mass. Next one, mass ratio by atomic mass. Next, simplest ratio not, you put it, I will change the tabular column. You also according to that you modify it. Okay. So now, all of you keep heading. So simple elemental ratio of water. So headings. Element. Mass ratio. Atomic mass. This is the headings, come fixed headings. Next, mass ratio divided by atomic mass. Atomic mass can I write as a AMU? Everybody, okay, wa? Atomic mass. Understand, amma? Next, ratio. This is the simplest, smallest ratio. Ratio, smallest ratio. This is another heading. You have to keep it. And last heading is simple whole number ratio. Simple whole number ratio. Okay. So once if I teach 1 or 2, you'll be in a right track. No problem. First, water. We all know water formula. What is the water formula, everybody? What is the water formula? H2O. Understanding? So first, I don't know H2O. I don't know really. Forget about it. Water means, what is the elements present? You all people know. Water means, what is the elements present? Hydrogen, oxygen. Hydrogen, oxygen. Okay. Yes. Please. What is the mass ratio of hydrogen and oxygen in water? You already studied. Mass ratios. Mass ratios. Hydrogen is 1, oxygen.
1:8.
You should tell me. You all people knows. Next, atomic mass of hydrogen. See that book and tell me what is the atomic mass of hydrogen?
2:2.
Hey, what speaking also you don't know. Atomic mass I'm asking. Atomic mass. Everybody, what is the hydrogen atomic mass?
1, sir.
1. Oxygen.
16.
8, sir.
16. 16 atomic mass. Verify the tabular column. Now, what is the tabular number? Table number.
3.2.
3.2. Verify it. Clear? Next, mass ratio by atomic mass. Tell me, mass ratio 1. Atomic mass is also 1. So 1 by 1, which is equals to what? Which is equals to what? 1. Do you understanding? Next, atomic mass, sorry, mass ratio 8. Atomic mass 16, which is equals to 8 ones are 8 twos are 1 by 2. Till here, any doubt, anybody you can ask. Take it quick. Do it fast. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anybody can ask. Clear? Ari?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, here you have to be very careful. The crucial step you have to remember for finding the simplest whole number ratio. Simplest whole number ratio. Of course, for water, you already know. Can you tell me what is the simplest atomic ratio of water? Everybody? Elemental ratio. The atomic or elemental ratio of water. Can you tell me? Everybody, make it quick. Ratio in water. Water, you know. Other compounds you don't know, correct? That is, you have to find it. What is that, everybody? Please respond. How much you already knows, correct? This time asking you. Tell me, Ra, what is the atomic ratio of water?
1:8.
1:1. Wow. Super.
2:1, sir.
Yeah. Element present in water. Water is equals to 2:1. We already know. So I am writing at the last step. Just for your purpose. Sir, how this value comes? Very simple. You can understand. You cannot understand the third box and fourth box. Third box, what is there, guys? Third box, what is that? Atomic mass only there. I have written hydrogen atomic mass is 1. Oxygen atomic mass is 16. Fourth box, I am doing the ratio. Second box divided by third box. That is what? Mass ratio divided by atomic mass. 1 by 1. 1.
Okay.
Next, 8 divided by 16. 8 ones are, 8 twos are 1 by 2. Understood or not? Everybody? Clear? Now, this is 1 and this is 1 by 2. Which is the smallest one? Anybody? Smallest ratio. Which is the smallest one? 1 or 1 by 2?
1 by 2.
Smallest one. 1 or 1 by 2. Everybody. Agalya, are you there? 1 or 1 by 2?
1 by
1 by 2. Understanding? So what is the heading? Can you read it here? What is the heading I written? Ratio, smallest ratio. So keep in mind here, whatever it is the smallest one, divide every ratio with the smallest ratio. Every ratio with the smallest ratio. So 1 divided by 1 by 2. 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. Every ratio, 100 elements comes also. With the smallest one, divide everything. Okay? That is what is the point you have to remember. Now, 1 divided by 1 by 2, which is equals to what? Anybody can tell? 1 into 2 by 1, which is equals to 2. Am I right? All of you. Next, 1 by 2 into 2 by 1, which will 2 will get cancelled, which is equal to 1. That's all. That is the simplest ratio. Anybody having doubt, you can ask. What is the point you have to remember?
So do we need to divide all the things divided by half?
Only with the smallest ratio. Do you understand, Mari?
Yes, sir. In the denominator, always it should be half.
Where always half. That is what, here 1 by 2 is the smallest. If you get some other is the smallest, with that you have to divide every ratio. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Overall.
Yeah,
And
overall.
overall.
Every ratio you have to divide with the smallest one. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. That is what. If you do one more compound, you will understand this. Okay. Don't write. You listen first. Next. Let me take ammonia. You all know ammonia. So ammonia I am taking. So ammonia, all of you. What is the elements present in ammonia? Same headings I am making. What is the elements present? You write the headings also. All of you. What is the elements present? Tell me. Elements present in ammonia. Everybody. Nitrogen. Nitrogen. You all should tell me. What is the mass ratio? Mass ratio. See the tabular column and tell. Just now I taught you. Nitrogen mass. 14. Hydrogen 3. Next, atomic mass. Atomic mass. Nitrogen atomic mass. Nitrogen atomic mass. Verify, guys. Nitrogen atomic mass. Arey yaar, what is this?
14, sir.
14 only. Very good. Oxygen, hydrogen atomic mass.
1.
1. Okay. Next one. Mass ratio divided by atomic mass. Okay. So do it, everybody. What is the mass ratio? 14. Divided by atomic mass also 14. 14 divided by 14, 1. Am I right? Next. Mass ratio 3. Atomic mass is 1, which is equals to 3. Over.
3.
Next. Fourth column. What is the fourth column? Ratio. What ratio? Smallest ratio. Smallest ratio. So now we have 1 and 3. Which is the smallest one? Which is the smallest one? All of you. 1.
1.
So divide both with the 1. 1 by 1. 1 by 3. Sorry, 3 by 1. Over. 1 by 1. 3 by 1. Divide with that. Over. Then what is the simplest whole ratio? Simple whole number ratio. Everybody?
1:3.
Yes. 1:3. 1 by 1, 1. 3 by 1, 3. So what is the ammonia ratio? Anybody? NH3.
1:3.
1:3. This is what? Elemental ratio. Are you clear, everybody? Elemental ratio. Or we can say atomic ratio. Elemental ratio also call it as a what?
Atomic ratio.
Atomic ratio or empirical formula, everything. Atomic ratio, elemental ratio of ammonia is 1:3. Ellame puriyuma? Understand, Amma?
Yes.
Yes.
The simple whole number ratio is also known as atomic ratio, sir.
Yes, that is what is we want. That is only elemental
sir.
ratio. Do you understand? Are you clear? Yes? No.
Yes,
So
sir.
still I am not able to do it. Let me write it for elemental ratio of one more compound. Last one. Elemental ratio of carbon dioxide. Lingesh, can you able to understand, Ra? Gokul, elemental ratio of carbon dioxide. Again, I'm saying you. My headings, you write it. So what is the first one? Tell me fast. Number, what is an element present? Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon and oxygen. Oxide illegal. Oxygen. Mass ratio. Mass ratio. What is the mass ratio? Carbon. Carbon
3.
mass ratio. 3.
12.
Oxygen. 12.
8.
Yaar, what you are doing, Amma? Mass ratio, girl. Mass ratio, atomic mass, not the same. Two different tabular columns you have in your book. Please remember, this is mass ratio. This is mass ratio. This is atomic mass. Both don't get confused. You are saying 12 means you are saying atomic mass. Mass ratio means this is. What is the mass ratio of carbon? Everybody. What is the mass ratio of carbon dioxide? 3:8.
Please wait.
Don't get confused. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mass ratio 3:8. Atomic mass, everybody. Atomic mass, fastly. Carbon atomic mass.
12.
Carbon atomic mass 12. Oxygen
16U.
16U. Okay. Next point. Shivani, are you understanding? Mass
Yes, sir.
ratio divided by atomic mass. Tell me, everybody. Mass ratio 3 divided by atomic mass 12. So 3 ones are 3 fours are. So 1/4.
1/4.
Okay, wa? Next. This is mass ratio 8. Atomic mass 16.
1/2, sir.
2 ones are 2 twos are. Sorry, 8 ones are 8 twos are. 1/2. Now, which is the bigger one? 1/4 or 1/2?
1/2.
1/4 or
1/2.
1/2?
1/2 is bigger.
Yes,
1/2
1/2 is bigger, but we want a smaller, girl. We want a smaller. What is the smallest? Everyone.
1/4.
Yes, 1/2 is the smallest. Super. 1/4 and
1/4.
1/2, 1/2 is the smallest. Super mathematics. Huh? Which is a small?
1/4, sir.
Yes. Mathematics. At least you can see 1/4 means 0.25. Am I right? Yes. 1/2 means 0.5. Now, which is bigger? Which is smaller? Smaller we want it. Which is smaller?
1/4.
Then you are saying 1/2, some people. What is this? Now, what do we have to do it? Divide everything with the smallest number. So smallest ratio, what is that? 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 4, which is equals to 1 by 4 into 4 by 1, which is equals to what? All of you.
1.
1.
Next here, 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 4, which is equals to 1 by 2 into 4 by 1. So 2 ones are 2 twos are. What is that, everybody?
2.
Over. What is the carbon dioxide formula? Carbon dioxide formula.
CO2.
CO2. 1 is to 2. Okay, wow. Yes, please. All of you. Yes
Okay.
or no? Are you able to understand now?
Sir.
Clear? Atomic ratio in carbon dioxide. C is to O. That is what carbon is to oxygen is equal to the simplest whole number ratio. Simplest ratio of elements present in carbon dioxide. What is the elements? Carbon dioxide, everybody. 1 is to 2. Purima, ellame understood ma? Yes. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please remember, whenever the compound is forming, the elements will combine only in whole number ratio. Half, 1 by 4, quarter, 1 by 3 by 4, and the mother element combine kadayadu. If element is combining means during formation of compound, please remember atoms take part as a whole, not in fraction. Purima, everybody. You understand, Amma? All of you? Okay. So always atoms will combine in a whole number, not in a fractions. That is what you have to remember. I hope you all understand. Anybody having any doubt, you can ask me. Arasini, are you clear? Gokul, Kishore, Lakshya, Mukesh, Kalyan. Yes. Any doubt, you can ask me. This is what. So this is not easy, and your book, the clarity you can watch in the book, you can see. If you see it, you cannot understand what is what. Have you checked it, everybody? Yes?
Yes.
Yes. So here, one more tabular column is missing. That tabular column you don't know, you cannot solve this. Am I right? Am I right or wrong? Here, see that mass ratio by atomic mass, they got 1 and 1 by 2. Then suddenly they written simplest ratio 2 is to 1. How it will come? With the smallest ratio, you have to divide both. So 1 divided by 1 by 2, 1 by 2 divided by 1 by 2. So that you will get here 2 and here 1. Okay, wow. Clear, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So please learn it, practice it. So till here you study. Next, tomorrow we are going to start ions. So this is what is about molecules of compounds and finding the mass ratio, finding the elemental ratio. Elemental ratio means empirical formula. Then tomorrow we'll start what is an ion and how the ions will form. Okay, that all the things we'll discuss in our tomorrow's class. And then after that, I will teach the chemical formula. After that, I will come back to the concept, call it as atomic mass, AMU. You can notice it here. Yeah, this is the concept, atomic mass. That by that time, we will study what is this atomic mass and how to calculate everything. This is what, yes, atomic mass. We'll study after studying the chemical formula. Okay, guys, everybody, all of you, or else if it is needed, before itself we'll start. Okay, yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is what is about today's class. I hope you all liked it and you understand. So I'm expecting. So please practice it. It's not easy, and none can spend this much time on this. I'm openly saying you, because just it's a normal concept, but you need to know very deeply, understand. That's the reason we are spending this much time on it. So hope you understand that, and you have to work out. Almost 2 meetings we studied. So please practice it and make everything perfect. Thank you, everybody. We'll meet tomorrow's class.